Hi everybody, welcome back to the workshop. In my last video, I talked about building the Kyosho Optima. This time around, I want to talk about driving the Optima. Now, it's kind of hard to have a conversation about driving without talking about tires, because it's an important factor of how the car performs. Now, the wheels and tires on the new Kyosho Optima are a lot like the wheels and tires that were originally on the old Kyosho Optima, but they're actually kind of different. The wheels went from a two-piece design to a one-piece design, and the tires are now made out of a much softer rubber. They're so soft, in fact, that there's foam inserts in here that help them hold the shape. Now, both of those things are actually improvements. However, if you go to take the Optima to a track now, you might have problems. That's because tracks have changed since the Optima's day. Back in the 80s and 90s, a lot of RC off-road tracks had a layer of looser dirt on the top that was ideal for the knobby tires like this. Modern tracks, however, are often very hard-packed and smooth, which makes driving with tires like these kind of like driving on ice. Since I knew that I wanted to try different tires on the Optima, I went ahead and picked up some spare wheels. I figured I'd get some different tires that work well on a smooth track, slap them on here, and I'd be good to go. It didn't really work out that way. The problem is, these wheels have a diameter of 1.7 inches. Most modern RC wheels and tires have a diameter of 2.2 inches, so new tires don't fit on the old wheels. The next logical solution is to mount these wheels onto the Optima, and that actually worked out pretty well. The hubs on the back use a 12mm hex, which matches up to the axles on the Optima. By the way, these are mono wheels from J Concepts. So on the back end, everything worked out fine. I got the wheels mounted up, and I got some tires that work well on a smooth track, and I was good to go. Things worked out great on the rear of the Optima, but not so well on the front. And the problem was, these wheels have a very high offset. Basically, the mounting hub is close to the outside of the wheel. So the inside of the wheel has to fit around the suspension and steering components and operate without any interference. And there was some interference with the Optima. Now, I'm sure you can make it work with a little bit of tweaking, but the easier solution is just to use a narrower front wheel. So this is the wheel and tire combination I ended up using on the front of the Optima. You can compare it to what's on the back. So I took the Optima with these wheels and tires to my local track, R&L Speedway. The Optima is not only meant for the racetrack. In fact, I took mine to my neighborhood park where there's a softball field with a nice clay infield with a lot of loose dirt on top. Turns out that is perfect for the stock wheels and tires. So don't think that these wheels and tires are obsolete. By the same token, don't think that this car is obsolete. It may be a 30-year-old design, but it's still tough, it's still adaptable, and it's still a heck of a lot of fun to drive.